Hello everyone and welcome to my BA302 narrated introduction. My name is Calvin Spearing. This is my first term in the online cohort program, and some people call me Cal for short, and feel free to do so. This slide has a few pictures of friends and family. In the upper left hand corner is a picture of me and my girlfriend. My girlfriend's name is Kelly. She's a recruiter for Agilon staffing firm. Below that picture is a picture of our dog. Her name is Lola. She's 4.5-year-old pit bull mix. She's very friendly, cuddly, slobbery, loving dog. We love her a lot. In the middle picture is a picture of me and my family on vacation. On the right is my little brother Ben, and on the left is my mom and dad, Dan and Molly. In the upper right hand corner is a picture of me and a group of friends at a Blazer game. We bought a suite, and it was a lot of fun. I'm a diehard Blazer fan, even though maybe this year we won't be as good as we have been in the past couple years. If I had a completely free Saturday, I would hope it would be a sunny summer Saturday. I would like to spend it on the water with friends and family. I enjoy fishing and crabbing, or wakeboarding, or just floating down the river. And then I'd like to enjoy a nice sunset at the end of the day. For my Myers-Briggs personality test, I scored as an extrovert. I would agree that this is true for both my personal and business life. I like going out to concerts or sporting events, or going to museums with friends and family. And in the workplace, I'm always speaking with people, and in public settings with meeting architects and construction workers. And I also scored as an intuitive instead of sensing. I would also agree with this because I like to make decisions on gut feelings. Throughout my workday, I have a number of instances where something arises out of the blue, and you kind of just have to make a quick decision, and I do that for my gut. I feel like I have a slight preference of feeling over thinking. Yeah, I like to make decisions with my heart. I feel like being tactful is more important than telling the cold truth. Sometimes I don't like to be so blunt. And then I have a slight preference of judging over perceiving. I don't know if I totally agree with this. I feel like I'm a little bit of both. Judging is kind of a type A personality. I feel like I do like to make lists on occasion to kind of keep myself in line, but I also like to stay open to respond to whatever happens. Kind of keep a plan to a minimum and kind of go with the flow. On my Big 5 personality test, I kind of scored in the middle of open-minded and closed-minded, which is a little surprising to me. I kind of feel like I am much more open-minded to new experiences. I like to experience new things in my personal life and in my business life. I like to take on new projects that I've never done before. I definitely feel like I'm more conscientious than disorganized in both professional and personal life. And again, I scored higher, slightly higher on extroverted compared to introverted. I do like to, once I have a lot of social interaction, I do like to kind of have some me time. If that means working extra hours or going out on a long weekend with friends, I like to come home and relax by myself or with my girlfriend. Um, I definitely tend to try to agree more than disagree. I don't try to play the devil's advocate for no reason. That goes for both personal and work life. I try to stay open minded to employees' suggestions, and I don't try to take things for my own, like saying I agree or I don't agree. I think my way is the way. I try to stay open minded to that. And I'm definitely a calm person. I don't, as you can see from my score, I'm pretty relaxed. I'm not very high strung. And this goes for the workplace as well as my personal life. I have a lot of people that are high strung at work, and I kind of am their counterpart. I kind of bring them down back to reality and help them work through their day if they're having a tough time. For the value sort activity, this was kind of hard for me because there were a lot of things I thought were important, but you could only choose so many things per category. Like, I think efficient work habits is very important with hard work and commitment, quality, rewarding, and supportive relationships. That's all very important to surround yourself with, like, in your personal life. You don't want to surround yourself with people that have bad work habits or don't like to do quality work, as well as the workplace. But then somehow professional conduct got put down into one of my overall lowest values, which I don't necessarily agree with. I don't know how that got down there. I think it's very important to have a professional conduct in both personal settings and work settings, but I don't find it very important to be powerful or influential. That wasn't very high on my list, or with like fame or success. I thought that was a little less important. So that is my narrated introduction. I hope everyone enjoyed it. I hope you all got to know me a little bit better, and I look forward to working with the rest of you for the rest of the term. Thank you.